This is the Guerrilla Air Myth Rig, available at ansgear.com. This is going to be a perfect upgrade for any of the tanks that you might have. It's about half the size of a normal rig, so it's going to cut down on the overall length of your tank, so you may not need to drop forward. So this might be a little bit cheaper, an alternative from that. It comes in two different models, the 3000 PSI and the 4500 PSI models. It has an output pressure of about 650 PSI. Comes apart pretty easy, just 3/16 Allen key, screws into the top of the bonnet. It's kind of tough at first because you have to depress the pin, and it's got some spring tension on it, so it takes a little bit to get it loose. Just a little bit more. Bonnet pops right off. You have a standard tank O-ring on the bonnet. If you drop your reg, this bonnet is replaceable, so if it ever gets damaged, rather than having to buy a whole new reg, you can just replace the bonnet. Your main pin, that's what's holding all the air back from your tank. Your pin spring. Your main spring guide and reg seat, right there. And the main spring, of course. Nothing else left in the reg. Pretty simple, really easy maintenance, comes factory lubed, so you don't really have to lube it once after a couple thousand shots or anything like that. You never have to lube it. Really easy maintenance. All these O-rings are replaceable if any burst, but you shouldn't have to worry about it. The only one that might burst is your one-way, which just screws right off, and then the one-way O-ring just pops right on. Goes back together. Just your main spring, your reg seat and spring guide, the pin and the pin spring, and then of course your bonnet just over the top. And then again, just screws right back on. That's basically it. It's a Guerrilla Air Myth Rig, available at ansgear.com.